Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. Preemptive like. Hey guys, cozy, laid-back video time. Let's take a look at the British countryside. Liam Brown, awesome channel. This is the fourth or fifth video I've watched. I've watched Irish Sea to North Sea across the thin part of Britain, northern Scotland to the tip of, not Yorkshire, Cornwall. I saw his like top 10 national parks, and then the 3 tallest peaks video. So yes, this is the 5th. Let's go. 5 days hiking and wild camping on Britain's oldest road. My name's Connor. If you're new, guys, the original link to Liam's video, top of the description. Let's go.
These 5,000 years, travellers, herdsmen and soldiers have used the same route, and it's still in use today. I was hoping to follow in their footsteps, but I'd be using slightly more modern gear than them. I'd be carrying enough food, 2 litres of water and some camping gear. This way I was pretty self-reliant. All I had to worry about was the 87 miles that lay ahead. The Ridgeway passes through a surprisingly remote part of central southern England. From its start in the World Heritage Site of Avebury, it follows a ridge of chalk hills in a northeasterly direction for 87 miles. It finally reaches Ivenco Beacon, lying to the northwest of London. Summer was in full swing, and I got some amazing weather for this one. 90 miles west of London and 20 miles north of Stonehenge stands Avebury. Roughly 4,000 years old and the largest known stone circle in Europe. You may ask, what's significant about this place? Well, it was the last stop on the bus, that's all. I jump off here before making my way to the beginning of the Ridgeway at Overton Hill.
Making my way down.
The south of England was experiencing a drought, making fields and pathways very dry.
It'd be good for walking,
It
right?
was ideal for walking, no wet shoes for me hopefully. Being in the peak of summer, and with all the sun, there was an abundance of wild fruit.
It's crazy. I do not trust myself to pick berries. I'm sure it's just a little bit of learning you got to do to know what to stay away from. And I'm sure Liam knows what he's doing. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, the fact that it's really dry this time. It has been extremely foggy and very soaking wet, drench, a lot of pouring rain for a lot of his videos. And I know, giant stereotype of Britain, it rains a lot, but I didn't know how serious that was.
Whenever I could, I'd grab myself a snack from the hedgerow.
The bears know what berries to eat.
I'm sure people have been doing the same for millennia along this route. What day is? No joke, it was supposed to be raining. Beautiful. Well, I've just come up Overton Hill. That's the official start of the Ridgeway. And as you can see, it's really pleasant. I mean, there aren't many hills, no major ones like the Lake District or anything like that. It's just nice, relatively flat, looking over the southern countryside. We even got a bench here. How good is that?
Ooh, tick territory.
Yeah, we're gonna have a seat. Stop and rest a while, enjoy the view, and be glad that we can. George C. Darmody. Don't worry, George, I will.
Thanks, George. Guys, so with the landscape of Britain, you have a lot of areas that seem very plain, but in a good way. But I don't know if it's a result of past farming that made, like, is this an overrun farm? Like, how do you have this savanna type grass looking areas? I don't know what has to do with like human caused stuff and what's just naturally British terrain. If that makes sense, guys. Drink water, stay hydrated. one of you guys, I saw a comment saying, "Why is Connor drinking out of a flower vase?" I don't know. It's just I drink a lot of water, and so I can't just take a glass of water up. I'm gonna take like one gulp and it's gonna be gone, and so I just end up finding as large of a container as I can usually and filling it up. So that gave me a chuckle, whoever that was. See, like, is this all productive farmland?
Trail markers and signs were dotted all over the place. It was insanely easy to follow. I could zone out and not worry about looking at my maps.
Crabapple? That is super sour.
They taste so good. Just making my way out of just a little village it was. The first one in about, I don't know, 16 miles. So yeah, first day nearly over. I'm gonna start looking for a spot. Weather is actually all right now. Still quite warm. But the problem is, farmers' fields everywhere. It's not wild at all, so it does look like, see like a spot like that, tucked in somewhere, just before it goes dark.
Is it tent time?
Have a look how green this maize or corn is. That is... it's luminous. Hopefully it's not like toxic or nuclear waste for the corn. Anyway, might be able to get through it. I found a spot just off the path and I got some well-needed rest.
I love how casual he is with it. Shouldn't surprise me, but just knowing that like you don't know where you're gonna sleep and set up tent until you get to the point where you have to, and then you just pick a spot. And he's doing that. He's picking fruit and apples. Apples are fruit as he's going, just supernatural. That's cool.
Take a look at this. The fog rolled in this morning. It's about 8:30. Had a great sleep, fully rested, and I'm gonna try get about 10, 11 hours of walking in today. The ground is flat, straight through farmland. Have a look at it. Just green. I think it's wheat fields.
Reminds me of the first scene of Gladiator.
So I'm guessing this is an abandoned World War II bunker. All over the south of England, they placed bunkers like this just in case we got invaded. So let's have a look. Full of graffiti. Hopefully there's no one in here. Hello? Oh. Luckily there wasn't anybody in there. I came across a petrol station and got myself some supplies. Just got myself a coffee. I feel good now. Refilled my waters. I've actually just ditched my water bottles. I've been using them for...
Starbucks. That'll be $17, please.
probably a year and a half maybe, and I've only my water bottles. I've been using them for probably a year and a half maybe, and I've only just binned them. They started to get a little crack in both of them, so I don't know if you can see. Fresh water bottles.
Water. Beetle.
Look at that field, it is huge.
I'd want to like pick the beetle up and place him right over there where his food's at. Actually, he's probably covered in.
Look at that field, it is huge. And it's just field after field. It must take ages to harvest crops. Fair play to the farmers. That is a tough job.
A part of me says like I would love to do that, right? Just like get up, do a very mindless but cool job where you're driving machinery and just put a podcast in or something. I say that until like you have to do it day after day after day after, and then it might not be as fun anymore.
Play to the farmers. That is a tough job.
Well done. What is a
still
barrow,
can't get over how people made structures like this
Oh my God,
thousands
I've definitely asked that before. Sorry.
of years ago. I still can't get over how people made structures like this thousands of years ago. Even in today's modern times, I wouldn't have a clue.
True.
Water taps were in short supply along the route. This was the first one I came across, so I made sure to fill my bottles up to the brim. I had a quick snack, and then the sun decided to poke through the clouds. Tell you what, it is hot. The sun has just been on my neck, cooking for about 2 hours now. It's really straight, this path I'm taking. Look how bright that is. Blue sky. I'll have a good tan by the end of this. It's about 5 p.m. Had a few stops. There's benches just situated every few miles, so you can take a seat, get a drink, a little snack. But I'm gonna keep going until about 7:30, 8 maybe, and set up for the night. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far.
You must get sunlight for a long time into the evening in Britain because you guys are so far up in latitude or longitude. I forget which is which. I think longitude is this way, and I also noticed like you guys rarely get. This is where I'm really asking. You rarely get like fully blue skies, huh? You usually have like at least some clouds up there.
Well,
nice drone shot.
update, we'll see where we are. So we are here at the moment. We started.
I am in frame. Sorry guys, I want to make sure my haste isn't fitting. My face isn't hidden. Jesus Christ.
So we are
Words.
here at the moment. We started at Overton Hill, made our way past Swindon. This indicates Oxfordshire, the county. And I'm trying to think where we are, so where does that equate to? You're probably just below Wantage. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're there. So we're going all the way over there. You got the River Thames, famous river that leads to London.
Where is the start of the River Thames? I wonder.
So we'll cross that. I'd love to go for a dip. That'd be great.
got to be much cleaner since it's
Nice
more
countryside.
upriver.
So I just noticed it before, and it's just got a rip right there. There's just a little bit there, so they've been beaten up a little bit. Starting a little one there, a bit there.
I have sort of wide feet, like a hobbit. Again, to search Frodo's feet, and those are mine. And so they all I like getting wide pairs of shoes. Nikes are okay. They're kind of thin. But they always break like in the sides here and then maybe at the toe, but definitely here.
Starting a little one there.
Yeah, like right here.
But I think they've got one more adventure left in them, one big one. It was a good time to look for a camp. This part of the trail was surprisingly remote, and I got really lucky with this spot. I fueled myself and got a good night's rest.
Should make sure to check for ticks. It's probably prime tick real estate.
Morning. Oh,
Good morning, sir.
one thing I love about this tent is as soon as the sun comes up, you're awake. So, yeah, it's about 6:30, I think, in the morning. I'm rested, and I'm looking forward to what today brings.
Plug. Don't eat it. Guys, I know I'm pausing a lot. Just fast forward, okay? If you want. But although I love sleeping with a fan on and like blinds closed, I think it might be not great for waking up because like there's always this white noise of the fan and a lot of darkness, and then you wake up super groggy. I think if you have a lot of light coming in your room gradually and not a fan, then there'll be some kind of little noises and light that might kind of wake your mind up before you wake up. Whereas I you know what I mean? I don't know. We gotta stop the fan and
I think this means we're halfway, so I've just done 65k, 41 miles, and to go we've got 71k, 44 miles. Not too bad.
how many kilometers
Crossed
are
over
in a
the River
mile?
Thames into some picturesque villages.
Swans, Queen's property. King. Duck.
Here we go, the first close up of the River Thames. This river right here leads to London. Look at all the fish spawning, swimming around. I don't know if you can see. Probably not.
Yeah, I can see minnows.
Oh, it's such a good day.
Hey, that's pretty blue. Got a few clouds.
The day kept getting better. I couldn't believe the beauty. The thing is, it's really early in the day. It's like 1 or 2 p.m. If it was closer to 7 or 8 p.m, I probably would have tried to set up camp and go for a swim. But I need to keep going, which kind of sucks, but what a beautiful spot. Yeah, some really old, like, houses from 300 or 400 years ago through that village, which is quite mad. That's nice. On we go.
Cows. I love these style trees. I don't know why. Willows.
That's
or
nice.
I don't know if that's
On
a
we go.
willow. Just chilling. Another little World War II preemptive bunker.
This place hadn't seen rain for a long while.
That's a great shot. Remembrance Day?
It was good to see local farmers still being used.
Holy. Guys, I'm really curious if anyone knows what all this land is used for, if it's just wheat, or if a lot of it is just like cattle feed, or whatever else they use hay for.
It was a long, hot day, and I was pretty tired, but nature finds a way to put you in a good mood.
Good catch. Seeing that.
The shade of the forest was perfect to get out the sun.
He has an attitude that I love watching and listening to people who have this part of their personality that I don't necessarily have myself, but that I admire. I think I have some good. I like myself. But there are definitely some things like I think I overthink stuff too much instead of just going. And his calm demeanor of just, you know, let's go walk, and like, oh, go here. It's very calming, and it's nice to watch.
I can't remember falling asleep that night. You know it was good.
Nonchalantness.
The next morning followed, and back onto the trail I went. I did, however, get myself a quick coffee from a nearby town.
Is that a 2-lane road?
Just got out of town, got myself a coffee, and refilled on water. Got a few snacks. When I got talking to this old man, he must have been about 80. He was sitting on a bench with like a backpack. He looked like he walked, and he asked me, "Where you off then, mate?" And I told him I'm doing the Ridgeway. And he's like, "Oh, I've done that." He's done loads, apparently. He's a proper walker. I didn't even realise. So he was just telling me about it, what I've got coming up. And he said, you just go from town to town, village to village now, and it's not as wild, but you don't really need to carry much, which I've still got quite a bit of food, and I've got 2 litres of water, so I'm just carrying extra weight for nothing now. So trust your elders, they're more experienced. Quick update, see where we are. So Watlington, just went there for coffee. And heading east.
Connor? Me?
Coffee.
Chinor. Oh.
And heading east. Got 27 miles to Ivinco Beacon.
Cool.
Again, I couldn't get over the amount of fruit on the hedgerows.
It's a lot of berries.
Oh. Yeah.
Soccer field. Football.
That's a nice view.
Sorry, football
The
pitch.
Ridgeway Trail is just there. But I need a rest. Ugh. Sun's just come back out and it's hot. We're back on the ridge now. There's a town down there. And now we're back on the road. The trail actually takes you through the UK Prime Minister's country retreat. Apparently, Winston Churchill wrote some of his World War II speeches from here.
treated myself some fish and chips.
He always has amazing fish and chips every time.
Next to a road, like usual. A smelly bin. Can't wait.
If you're wondering why, what do I mean by that? It's that, like, sometimes you'll get it and it's not all in one piece. Like this, I feel like I could pick this up, you know, not super non-delicately, but it would stay together, you know, and you could just take off a piece. And a lot of times you get fish and chips, and anyways, I'll finish a sentence for once, and it'll be a little more soggy.
Just had my fish and chips, they were pretty good. I'm going to keep walking for about an hour and hopefully find somewhere to camp. The final night. I'm going to get up really early, and then we've only got just probably about 3 or 4 miles until I finish tomorrow morning. Looking forward to it. Today's been tough. I think I've done about 24, 25 miles. But it's getting cooler now, which is good.
I like the beat with his feet on the leaves. Looks sort of like the woods from Monty Python Holy Grail, the Black Knight scene.
Only a few miles to go.
How about you?
Pretty early in the morning. No one's up. And it's a Sunday, so yeah, should be pretty quiet. I think it's about 5 miles maybe. I feel good. Pretty sure that's Ivinghoe Beacon right there. I think. It just looks like we're going around to it. There was a short but steep ascent to get onto the ridge. From here, it was straight sailing to the finish point.
Beautiful sky.
Here you could see the ridge sticking out amongst the flat farmland of the south. It was the perfect way to see what I've been working on for the past few days. Now I realise why it's been in use for all these thousands of years.
Hey, another one. Oh my god, you guys said what this was. What? Oh, that was really good. Enjoyable. Calming, like always. Nice scenery. I gotta pee. I love y'all. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'd appreciate any comments for you to like, subscribe, and hopefully I will see you next video. Bye, guys.